This video is more for me to look back on for memories than it is for like any type of views or anything like that. I wanted to just capture this moment and how I'm feeling on camera, because I've written it in my journal 1,000 times, but I want to have it on my YouTube channel. All I can say is God has written me the most beautiful, miraculous love story I could have never even imagined. I must be dreaming. I must be dreaming. But if I'm not dreaming, this is the best feeling ever. The feeling of love. There's nothing more powerful than love, for sure. I like to be really transparent on my channel because I like to keep things real, like we're all going through real shit, and I just like this to be a place of realness. But there are some things that I do keep pretty private. But when it comes to, you know, self-love, mental health, and all that, I feel like we should all check on each other, for sure. Because when you love yourself so much, you're able to love others so much. And I feel like that's what we're here to do. Or at least that's what I'm here to do. I love giving. Like, I'm such a nurturer. I love to just give to people and make sure they feel loved and to feel, you know, I just want to make sure they feel amazing. But in order to do that, I have to feel amazing, or I'm just pouring from an empty cup. Looking back on this year, wow, I have grown so much and I'm so proud of myself, but I can't take any of the credit. This is all God. This is all God. None of this was me. But I am so happy of how far I've come. I've seen how far I've come. But man, let me tell you, being in love, but like knowing that it's from God is such a different feeling. It's like so much love. I can't even breathe. It feels like my heart could explode sometimes. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but when I think about this man, all I can say is thank you, God, because I'm like, what? God made the most beautiful man inside and out, and he let me have him. Like, he let me have him. That blows my mind. But I feel like I deserve this blessing because I've been putting in the work. Working on myself, working on my relationship with God, but not any mediocre shit. I'm talking about really working on my relationship with God. Like, my life at this point, today is December 15th, 2022. I'm 26 years old. It's a Wednesday night. My life has become like a constant prayer. Throughout the day, when I'm at work, when I'm driving, as soon as I wake up, as soon as I step foot in the shower, you know, as soon as I'm preparing my food and about to eat my food, I'm always in a prayer, I realized. And my prayers are becoming deeper and they're evolving. They're becoming so much better. The feeling of love is like my gift. Regardless of what happens, it's like unconditional love, really. The first time I really know what that means. It's like every single love song that you hear, no matter what genre, no matter what, when it came out, it's like it makes sense. I want to dedicate every love song to this man. And just being vulnerable, being open with you guys. And I know you all have. It's been life, you know. Life gets lifey. That's what I say. When life gets lifey, it gets rough, it gets rocky, it gets crazy. And a lot of stuff happens. But I just kept, you know, blossoming and coming out of that. And now I feel like I'm so far into my journey. Like, no matter what happens, I'm not going back. I'm not going back to how I used to be. I just want to say, I hope that everyone can feel how I'm feeling right now. At least at some point in their life, at least once. Because this feeling, it's the feeling, but also like the story. Like if you guys really, really knew what was going on, you would be amazed. All I can say is God wrote me the most beautiful love story, and I'm living it right now. And I'm completely beside myself. I feel like I'm dreaming. But this is real. This is really happening, and oh gosh, it just warms my heart, warms my whole soul, like my whole life. It literally ignites me. It sets me on fire in the best way. It inspires me in every way, like not only in my creativity, you know, with different adventures that I want to take with my fashion design, being able to design different things and come up with crazy concepts, but also this love has inspired me to be a better woman. I'm not saying like, oh, now I'm like this completely changed woman, but I really am. I've seen such a difference in just like little habits that I've been making. Because is it because I'm in love? Is it because I want to be the best version of myself for this person? Is it because he inspires me so much? I just want to be the best. And that's where I feel like the unconditional love comes in, because it feels like no matter what happens, it's all good. And no matter what happens in the outside world, you know, in the relationship, I have this like this peace over me that I know it's all gonna be so amazing. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm so thankful. Throughout the day I catch myself just thanking God for putting me on this path. You know, I realized like I definitely had to go through all of that to get on this path and to come over here and I appreciate it so much. This love is a gift to me, and I am so thankful for it. I feel like I owe God something. Seriously, that's how I feel. God, let me know what I can do for you, because you're doing this for me. I am giving you my life, my entire life. It's crazy. I can feel the evolution happening of this woman that I'm becoming, and it's like so bold, so bright, so delightful. Like there's just so many positive aspects to being in love, and I just hope that everyone can feel this way. It sounds so cliche, but it's so true. This love is the best feeling ever. It is like pure joy, really. I had to make this video so I can capture this feeling. Beautiful, immense feeling. When I finally just fully loved myself, like fully. It didn't matter about, you know, body goals, physical goals, financial goals. Being like, oh, when I'm fully healed, then I'll really love myself. Like that's what type of person I was like, yeah, when I figure out all my shit and I'm fully healed, then I'll love myself. And no, you cannot do that. You cannot do that. I was breaking myself down. And that is so harsh to myself. Sure, you're loving yourself. Like really though. Like for real though. Because that's what we need. Is more love. When you love yourself, you're able to love others. The love just goes around. It's like catching a really bad case of the love bug at first. That's what I thought. I'm like, oh shit, I'm scared. But the more this is continuing and the more that me and this man are communicating, even on a spiritual level, just like, I feel like it's just a divine connection. So at any time I can just think of him and call on his name, and I feel like we're just speaking to each other spiritually. It's crazy. It's really crazy. It's something I could only imagine in my wildest dreams. The more, however it's growing, it's just so beautiful and so precious. Yeah, man, I'll tell you. Love makes you do crazy things, man. I don't drink coffee anymore. I started running on the treadmill. Not all the time. Not all the time. I do it like twice a week. Maybe. Okay, twice a week. I do it twice a week. I've never ran on a treadmill before. I've done the elliptical and the stair stepper, stairmaster. But this girl is not about to run on a treadmill. Well, I do that now. That's in my workout routine. Like I give up sugar, bread, alcohol, just because I'm just talking about like the little habits. It's all just been happening naturally. Like nothing's been forced. I'm not forcing myself to not have coffee. It's just because I want to be the best woman for this man that I'm like changing my life. And it's like happening in front of my eyes. Like I'm not forcing anything. I'm not like, oh, I'm not gonna cut any coffee. Like no, I'm like, no girl, you can't drink that much coffee anymore, so just completely cut it out. And I feel so much better. All I can say is love is so powerful, and I'm so overly thankful and overly blessed, overly grateful to have this love in my life and to have this feeling with this man in particular. He's amazing. He is literally everything and more. It's insane. My battery's about to die right now. Just know I love you.